Welcome back and thanks for joining. So, on today's video, we're talking about why you're not manifesting. Maybe you're the reason of you not manifesting what you want, or the reason why you're not getting what you're asking for. The universe, your creator, God, or whatever name you call him. So today we'll be talking about where you're not manifesting them, why they're not coming into your 3D reality, and why you're not getting them the way you want them. So thank you for joining. If you're watching this video on replay, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you're joining me on this live, thank you so much. I love you and I appreciate it. It's a beautiful Monday again, first day of the week, and I'm grateful to be here talking to you guys again. And I'm also grateful to having a wonderful, lovely people joining me always on my live video every single day. So we'll be going straight to the videos. Go check my yesterday video if you're girly, you love makeup. I did makeup yesterday on my live, which I'll be editing to skip some parts so it won't be too long. I did makeup yesterday. Go watch that and go watch other of my videos on this channel. If you are a new being who does personal development, knowing your inner work, how to let go your the past and live in the present moment. And I've not really done much or talked about much how to manifest, but I think I've done something similar to that with scripting. But as time goes on, we'll be growing to that part. And also I does makeup, and I don't only limit myself on only wanting whatever I feel like to do and be cooking, which I've not done. Cleaning, yes, I've done. And the two important things that I love to do is talking and saying things that will improve me, and I know it will improve you, and also doing makeup. That's the two important things that I love to do, which I also includes them on my channel. So yes, with all the ranting, let's go straight to the videos of today and the topic of today, which I've said before. Okay, I know right now that I've started talking very fast, which I'm going to slow myself down. Okay. Whew. Okay. So maybe you're the reason you're not getting what you want or what you are manifesting. So the reason you're not getting what you want or what you are manifesting might be because of the motive behind it. What are the motive behind what you're trying to get, what you want, what you're trying to manifest, what you're scripting? What is the motive behind it? Have you asked yourself? Or before even wanting that thing that you want, before trying to manifest that thing in the, like most of us are exposed to manifesting right now, or some people still don't believe in manifesting, which 100% like I do believe on manifesting, or asking God, or whatever name you call him, what you really want. What is the motive before asking for that thing? Did you ask yourself or sit yourself down to ask, what is the motive behind this? What is the reason behind this? Why do I need this? Is this what I really need at this particular time, or is this one of the things I need in my future or in my goal? Have you asked yourself? So I'll be giving you an example. So there was a time in my life, excuse me, there was a time in my life when I need to get to know about manifestation. You know, when you just get to know something that opens your eyes, something that make you like know more, something that taught you that you can have more in life without limiting yourself, without thinking there is no more or you're not worthy or good enough to get more. When you get to know that, like when I got to know about manifestation, the law of attraction, how to, excuse me, how to work with your higher self, how to talk to God genuinely, how to communicate with God, how to communicate with your higher self, your iteration. Like it was a mind blowing for me. It was something new for me. Like I just like it was just like I was living in somewhere, maybe in the forest. Then when I got to know this thing, like I was living in somewhere new. I was a new creation. I was a born again, something like that. Let me explain it like that. So like everything that I want, I don't get to think about it if I really want it. If I don't want it, I just go and script it and I start affirming about it like I want it. Like that was just the reality for me. I don't ask myself if I really want it or not. So it got to this time and I thought I needed a job. Yes, I thought at that time that I needed a job at a particular place. I thought that I needed a job at a particular place, and I said, okay, you know what? Since I can script, which means if I like me, if I write or script something down, like it comes to pass for me. Even before I get to know about manifestation, I've got to understand that whenever I write something down and I put my attention, those things just it comes to my reality, even if it does not happen now. But I know it definitely will happen. So I said, okay, you know what? Let me go write down this thing. And I went and I wrote it down and I explained that I wanted it, that I want to work with a I'm happy, not I want to, I wrote it in the future that I'm happy and I'm grateful that I'm working in this certain type of place and I'm working with a good hearted kind of people. And this is the money that I want to be paid every month. Things like that. I wrote it down and I was happy and I closed it. Like every day I get to do my gratitude and I include that on my gratitude every day that this is what I want, this is where I want to work on. But it didn't come to pass. It didn't come to pass because I will find a job in a better place and in a better situation, company, and everything like more better than that. And I was reading my journal one day. I think last week I was reading my journal and I come across that page and I wrote something under that page and said no longer needed. And I burst into laughter. Like I was laughing seriously, not because of the scripting, but because of what I wrote under the scripting. Because I think I went back some time ago after I got in the job that I'm working right now, and I wrote there and I said no longer needed. Then why did I do that? No longer needed. And I was so laughing and like it occurs to me that yes, it's true. No longer needed. Because when I was writing this, it didn't really it didn't really come from my heart. I just feel like I have to write it so that maybe I can work there, not because I want to work there. So the motive behind that is not because it's positive, not because oh my life depends on it. Which if you still feel like your life depends on something, you won't manifest it. It's just like you're making that run from you. That's on that story. But I wrote it that not because I really want to do it, not because I feel like doing it, not because it will make me happy, not like that. I just want to do it. I just want to write it because I've learned about manifestation and I just want to script it. If it happen, I go work there, not because I'll be happy working there. No, not because of that. So what are the motive? Maybe that was the reason why I didn't get it. I didn't even apply for it. I didn't apply for it and because I didn't really want to work there, but I just thought let me write it there. So what that was the motive behind that was not that it was a good motive or it was a bad motive. It was just that a neutral motive. It was in between. The motive was a neutral motive. It was in between, not good, not bad. But it's not something that I really wanted. So sometimes the reason you're not manifesting what you want, the reason you're not getting what you want from the universe, from God, it might be because the motive behind it is not a clear motive. The motive behind it is not something that is going to elevate you, or it's not the best thing for you at that particular moment. Because if you keep on pushing and you're going to get it and you're going to regret it at the end. But the universe, your creator know more than that. He know the best for you. He know more than you because they see spiritually more than you. You just see physically and you think and thought about things that you think it's best for you at that particular moment. But whatever you believe on, they know more than you and they know the best for you. And if the motive behind that thing that you want, it's not clear, it's not going to happen because the spirit, they work for us, not against us. So they're supposed to serve you at the right time and bring the right thing to your to your physical world, not the wrong thing. Definitely that job that I was trying to get was not the right thing for me. It was not something that's going to make me fulfilled. It was not something that I'm going to be doing and I'll feel happy. It was just because for some purposes, for some reason, behind that, which I know and I don't know at the same time. I know the reason and I don't know the reason at the same time. And that's why it didn't work. And I didn't regretted it. I was happy that it didn't work out because I had something better. And at the same time, I went there and I wrote not longer needed because I don't want it to happen in the future because it's no longer needed for me. I don't longer need it. And I was happy and I went there and I said, why did I write this before? Because I knew when I was writing this that this was not exactly what I need, but for some reasons, I just thought, you know what, let me just write it. If it happened, I might just manage it, which it's not necessary. I'm not born to manage. I'm born to accept in the fullest of whatever that I want. So, what are the motive of your manifestation? What are the motive behind things that you want? Sometimes it might be because you're wanting something, not because you really need this thing, not because you really want this thing from the bottom of your heart. Not because you wanting this thing is because you need it to fulfill something in your life that is going to benefit you. It might be that the motive behind what you're trying to manifest, why it's not coming, it might be that the motive is not clear. One, because I did a video that when the vision is clear, the result will appear. It might be that the motive is not clear. One. Two, it might be that the motive is a bad motive, it's a negative motive. That motive is not a good motive. That motive of manifesting that thing or the reason you needed that thing is not something that will fulfill you. It's not something that is that will be a blessing to you. It might be that thing might be something that will affect other people. So I was talking to someone the other day. The person was telling me how they lost something, how something was not going well for them about something, and we ended up, and the topic went at the time that the person concluded the topic of why they needed that thing. And why they needed that thing was not a good motive to me. To my understanding, the motive of needing that thing was not a good motive, and the person did not ended up getting that thing. And I understood, and I said to myself, yes, I understood why the person, but I was speaking to myself innerly. And I said, yes, I understood why this person could not get this thing, and why this person was not getting this is not because they could not get this thing. It's because the motive behind it is not a good motive. The motive behind this is not clear. And this motive behind this might be something that might destroy, and the motive is not working for your good. You just want to manifest this thing to get this thing because of some reason, personal reasons, that's not going to serve you in a good way or serve the people around you in a good way. It might be you want this thing just to please yourself, not that you want it, but to please yourself, to please your ego. You might say, I need a red car, not because you really need a red car, because you might have other one or two car that is still working for the purposes, but you just say you need a red car just because you saw somebody that is close to you that has that car, but you need that car so that that person can know that you are worthy and you have the ability financially enough to also get the kind of car that that person gets. You might be living in a beautiful house. You say you need another house. Why? Not because of some good reason, because you want to invest more on real estate, or you want to, like, maybe your house is not good enough again, or you need extra space. That's why you need another house. It might be because someone close to you has something more beautiful than you have, but you just want to show to that person that you can also get a beautiful house. You can also live in a beautiful house and you can afford it. So sometimes you have to sit yourself and ask yourself the motive behind your manifestation, the motive behind what you're wanting. Is the motive clear to you? Is it clear to you? One, it might be the motive is not clear, because when the vision is clear, the result will appear. It might be the vision is not clear. That's why you're not manifesting what you're manifesting, or you've not gotten yet what you want. It's not really clear. You still in the middle. You still asking, do I really need this car or not? Do I really need this job or not? Or should I just go to the job? You're still not clear. You still probability, or you're still doubting yourself if you need it or not. Or it might be the motive behind this thing that you're needing is not a good motive. Then you have to sit yourself. It might just be the motive behind what you're wanting is not a good motive, and it's not really what you want in your life at this particular time. It might be that there is something extra, something more better than this that you need in this particular spot of your life. The universe, our God, they know more than us. And they will always bring something more that we need at this particular time for us. It might just be something that you're needing is not going to serve you at this particular moment. Maybe this thing might serve you 2 years, 3 years from now. Then maybe if you don't get it, you think maybe the thing is not suitable enough or is not available for you to get. It might just be this thing might not serve you at this particular time. Hi, Nicholas. Thank you. It might just be this thing might not serve you at this particular time. That's why the universe, God, has not refused to give you this thing, but at this time they have refused to give you this thing. Then they are going to give you when it's needed in the future. And the second tip is when your motive is not clear, when the motive behind this thing that you're wanting is not a good motive, it's not going to come. You're going to script, you're going to affirm, you're going to cry, whatever. I don't know how you relate with your creator, God, but the way I relate to my God, like I know better right now to relate with God, my creator, like better way to talk to my father. But I don't know how you relate with your father. You're going to script, thousands of script, you're going to write, you're going to like cry, you're going to do every single thing that you see in the internet that you have to do. It's not going to come. The best thing that you're going to do is just sit yourself and ask yourself, what is the motive behind this? Is this what I really want? Most of the things that I've written in my journal, sometimes I go back and read it and I say, I don't need this anymore. I have something better than this now. Like the job, I go back and said it's done. I don't need it anymore. But I don't want it to come to pass again, because even if I'm no longer working in this place, because I know working in where I'm working right now is going to be temporary, because I'm not born to work for people. I don't know. I don't have the feel. I don't have those 100% excitement to work for people. I love to work in my space, work on my own, work on my business, this thing. So because I know temporary, I'm working there in the temporary short. So what I wrote, I went back there and said done, because I don't want it again. I don't want any circumstances to take me there, because I wrote them. And I wrote them, I took it out to the universe, and I don't want anything to take me back there. So I was laughing. So most of the things that I've written on my journal, I go back and I look at it and I say, I don't really want this thing again, because I've gotten something better than this. So I'm more than this level on this part of life right now. I don't want it again. So maybe the reason why you're not getting what you are manifesting or what you're asking your creator God, whichever name you call him, it might be the motive behind it, because I've branded this video. I'm repeating this so that you understand. It might be the motive behind it. It might be the motive behind this thing you're trying to manifest. It's not a good motive. Or it might be the motive that you're trying to manifest this thing. It might be a motive that is going to harm you in a long run, or harm other people around you. Or you're not manifesting this thing for your good, you're not wanting this thing for your good. The motive behind this is something that you want to use to how do there's something that I want to say which I don't want to say, but it might be that motive just because you want to do this thing for other people to see that you are capable enough to do this thing, or financially, physically, not just because you want to do this thing that it's going to make you happy, it's going to bring fulfillment of blessing, it's going to make you achieve a milestone in your life that you'll be wanting to do, but just because of some personal reasons to affect other people. So that's why your manifestation or what you're asking is not coming true or coming to pass. So most of the time, or 100% of the time, when you're manifesting things or asking God for something, or you're writing them down, ask yourself, take a few steps back to ask yourself, what are the purpose and what are the motive behind this thing? Do I really need this thing at this particular time? Do I really want this thing to happen? Do I really need this home? Do I really need this red car? Or it's just for some personal reasons that it's not clear to me? So that when you are writing this thing that you're asking, you're putting it out for the universe, God to bring them for you, so that they will understand that your motive is clear behind this. The motive behind these things are clear. The motive are not to harm other people or harm yourself, but to fulfill their presence in your life. So lovely. Thank you so much for joining me on this video. I appreciate it. Thank you for joining me on this live. I appreciate it. And if you're watching this video on replay, I also do appreciate it. And I got you here. I love you. Please don't forget to support me by subscribing on my channel, liking my video, leaving me a beautiful comment, and go watch other of my videos. Like, I have a lot of videos. I does live every day. And if you love catching me on live videos, you can catch me by morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on the time zone or whenever I feel like doing my video. But definitely I does my live video every day. So thank you for joining me. Please don't forget supporting me, and so that I will also have the confidence to hustle, learn, and come back here and pro. Thank you so much. If you have any question, don't forget to leave it on the comment section for me. Don't forget that I got you. Yes, see you again tomorrow. Have a wonderful, beautiful, blessed day. Bye bye.